Hello guys, how are you? I got a question from Melissa, no, from Emma, asking about question number 8E in the package. So I'm going to answer this question. Thank you, Emma, for asking. And then I'm going to start a new lesson. So 8E, page 7. Is x plus 2, x plus 4 squared minus x minus 4 squared. We need to expand this and simplify. We know that when we say 3 squared, that means 3 times 3. So when I say x plus 4 squared, that means x plus 4 times x plus 4. Okay? Minus x minus 4 squared, that means x minus 4 times x minus 4. Then we can FOIL this, use the method that we learned. So FOIL, first times first, so x squared. Outer, so 4x. Inner, another 4x. Last, 4 times 4 is 16. Minus, when I see minus, I need a bracket because this minus will affect everything I will have in there. So then I will FOIL this. You know, BIDMAS, we multiply and we subtract at the end. Order of operation. So first times first is x squared, outer, minus 4x, inner, another minus 4x, last is 16. Now, we can distribute this negative. This negative means I'm multiplying every, I will combine those together. So 4x plus 4x is 8x plus 16. This negative means negative 1 multiplied by everything inside. So negative x squared plus 4, I can also combine those. Negative 4x and negative 4x are negative 8x times negative 1 is positive 8x. Plus 16. Then we can simplify x squared, combine like terms. X squared take away x squared, that's 0. 16 take away negative 16 plus 16 is also 0. 8x plus 8x is 16x. And this is the final answer. I hope that you understand it. And actually, we're going to spend more time today expanding those special cases. Okay, so this is the answer for question 8E, page 7 in the package. Now I want to start a new thing. It is special cases. Special cases. So special cases. If I have a plus b squared, this is one special case, or a plus b times a minus b, this is another special case. This is called conjugate, when we have the same terms and opposite signs. So first, let's start with this. Let's say I want to expand x plus 3 squared. As I told you before, this means x plus 3 times x plus 3. And to expand this, I can FOIL. That will be x squared plus 3x plus another 3x plus 9. And then I combine like terms, so x squared plus 6x plus 9. Okay? We can, it is fine if you want to FOIL, but there is a shortcut. There is something we notice here, that what we have here is that x squared is the square of the first term. This term is the first term times the second term times 2, because 3 times x is 3x times 2 is 6x, so that gives us the middle term. And this is the second term a plus b squared, anything, I can do that as square the first times second times 2, so plus 2ab, square the second, so plus b squared. Okay? Now, if I have a minus b squared, this will be square the first times second times 2. A times negative b is negative ab, times 2 is negative 2ab. Then square the second. When we square anything, the result is always positive. When we square a negative number or positive number, the result is always positive. So this will be square of b, which is plus b squared. So this is the rule I want you to use. Note, I have to write this in red. Note, a plus b squared does not equal a squared plus b squared. Actually, I consider this a math crime. Please don't do this mistake. Please. If you don't want to use the shortcut, FOIL. Expand using FOIL. But to do this is a very annoying mistake. Please don't do that. Okay. Now let us have some examples. Let us say I have 3x minus 2 squared. I can do this using the FOIL, multiplying 3x minus 2 times itself, or I can use the shortcut. So the shortcut says square the first, so 3x squared, first times second times 2, so negative 3x times, so this is plus 3x times the second times 2, square the second, so plus 2 squared. It is always positive. So this will be 3 squared is 9x squared. First times second times 2, this will be negative 12x plus 4. Okay? Now let's have another example. 5x plus 1 squared. Square the first, so 25x squared. First times second times 2, 5x times 1 is 5x, times 2 is 10x. Square the second, it's plus 1. Okay, another example. 2x minus 4, no, let's make it 2x minus 3 squared. Square the first, so 4x squared. First times second times 2. 2x times negative 3 is negative 6x times 2 is negative 12x. Square the second, that's plus 9. Okay, how many minutes? Alright, we still can do one more. So let's say I have 4x minus 3 squared. First squared, so 16x squared. First times second is negative 12x times 2 is negative 24x. Square the second, negative 3 squared is positive 9. So this is how we do it. Square the first times second times 2, square the second. The last is always positive because no matter this is positive or disregard this is positive or negative, when we square any number we get a positive number. So this is the first special case that I want to do. The second special case is when we have something in the form of a minus b, a plus b. Same exact terms, opposite signs. Opposite signs. One is positive and one is negative. Okay, so example, let's do x minus 3 times x plus 3. If we expand this, we get FOIL, x squared, 3x, minus 3x, minus 9. Combined like term, we get x squared minus 9. So what happened? Actually, it is square the first minus square the second. So if I have a plus b times a minus b, those are conjugates, same terms, opposite signs, we expand this like this. We square the first minus square the second. Okay? Alright, so examples. Let us say we have 2x minus 3 times 2x plus 3. Are those conjugates? Yes, they are. 2x and 2x same term, 3 and 3 same term, opposite signs, so those are conjugates. So I can use the shortcut, which is what? Square the first, so 2x squared is 4x squared. Always minus, square the second, which is 3 squared, which is 9. Okay, another example. 5x plus 2, 5x minus 2. This is a conjugate? Yes, it is a conjugate. Same terms, opposite signs. So how we expand? Square the first. So 25x squared. This is the first term. When we square it, we get 25x squared. Minus, square the second, which is 2 squared is 4. So this is how we expand this. You're gonna do homework, page 225, number 2 to 6. Also, I will post a package for you. I want you to do this today and enjoy the weekend. So, page 225 in the book from number 2 to number 6. Have a great weekend. Bye.